Hi, okay, so we're going to start with the jelly plate. Now, I have cut this one down to size for my make and take purposes at ScrapFest, but this was originally an 8x10 jelly plate. I'm going to take some Perfect Pigment. This is from US Art Quest. This is Naphthol Red. I am really, really, really loving these pigments from US Art Quest. They are a fluid acrylic and they are heavily pigmented and they go on like a dream. So I'm going to put some of that Naphthol Red. And here's some a little more orange than I thought I would. And I'm going to take a brayer and move that just about my jelly plate. Okay, this is why I don't like this brayer and I should have had the other one. I do like my speedball brayers. If I was to recommend one, that would be it. But here we are. Beautiful red color on that. Love it. The two-tone because of the orange in it. Just fabulous. Now I'm going to take my Crafters Workshop templates, and instead of just laying this right into the paint on the jelly plate, I like to kind of hold on to it, kind of press it in, roll it in, and take it off. And then that way it will remove the paint that's underneath the template so that I can create a beautiful monoprint with this pattern in it. And this is how I do it. Okay, so I'm putting it down and I'm kind of pressing it in as I roll. Press and roll, and I want to move it out kind of the same way, removing that paint. Can you see that? See that? There you are. So that's one, and I like to always do two, just like I like two paints, two inks, two templates. Here is Circle Explosion. I love the circles on this. I like the contrast with the letters. I'm going to do the same. I'm just kind of rolling it in. Maybe get some smaller. Ooh, that'll be fun. There. Can you see that? Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I have some card, and I'm going to put that right on top of my jelly plate. Now this card is about 4.5 by 7 or something like that. I'm 6. Anyway, whatever the size is, I'm going to cut it down to make a greeting card after. And I'm just burnishing that on with my hand, as you can see. And I'll pull that off. And there, look, you can see there's the letters and the Circle Explosion. There you go. Awesome. First layer in my monoprint complete. So now I'm going to go back in. Here's my jelly plate. I am going to go in with some yellows. Just a couple of little daubers there. I like that orange. I'm going to do the orange. A couple of little bits of orange. And I'm also going to go in with a green. I know that might sound strange, but I really think that this might add a little bit of brown flavor to it because these colors will mix a little. But notice, well, they will mix, not just a little, they will mix. I didn't use a whole lot. So there's a little bit of green on there, and I have not cleaned my brayer. So there's that beautiful orangey red on there as well. And I am going to brayer that through. See how it turns that little bit of brownie color because of the green in there? Beautiful for fall. So here we are. Fabulous. All right, so now I'm going to place some, I just have some of these silk leaves from the dollar store. Nothing special about them. I'm going to place them right on top of my jelly plate. You can use anything in here to use as a mask on your jelly plates, as long as it's nearly thin or nearly flat, that you can press down into it. And I have my card, and I am going to go right ahead and smoosh that down. Brayer that on with my hand all the way around the jelly plate, and then lift it off. Take a look at that. Isn't that cool? Love, love, love. Now I am going to go even one further. Do I even want to? Yeah, why not? I'm going to add a little bit of white and make it a little bit lighter. Little dab will do ya. Again, the same brayer. I have not taken the paint off my brayer. And I'm going to brayer that through onto the Gelli plate. Whoopsie. Again, oh, I don't like this brayer. Speedball. Okay. So now I've got this lovely little orange brown happening here. And I'm going to put my leaves back on, like so, and put this back on. Now, I didn't line them up just the way they were before for a reason. No rhyme, no reason. This is a project that you just have to do. Don't think about it too long. Your paint will dry. Just do it. Okay, and I'll lift that off. Look at the color. Love, love, love it. That is gorgeous. I'm really happy with that. Beautiful fall card in the making. I like this side. Okay, so I'm going to dry this and we'll come back and we'll do a little bit of stamping and sticky embossing and some gold leafing. Be right back. Okay, so I have my card here. I am loving how this is turning out. And I also have dug out my family tree stamp set. This is with my stamp box. I created this, it was released in the summer of 2012. And on this particular set, it has a lovely collage of family words here. And I'm also going to use this tree on the top and create something special on this leaf card. Now, I just noticed that it went blurry, so let's see if we can bring that back. Sorry, guys. Fabulous. Came back. Okay, so I'm taking my archival ink, the coffee that you just saw there, and I'm going to stamp the word collage from that stamp set right on top of my mono printed card. Fabulous. And again, this is in coffee. I figured I'm going to go with the fall theme here. Now, in using Perfect Medium, which is a clear embossing medium, I am going to stamp the tree. And the reason why I'm using a clear embossing is because I am going to, sorry, I'm out of camera. I am going to emboss with the sticky embossing powder that's new from Ranger Industries and put some Gildan Glitz on top of it there. So let me just stamp this on here. Fabulous. So that we can copper leaf this card and do a really fantastic effect. So here we are. I know it's clear and you can't see it, but I'm taking that sticky embossing powder, as I mentioned. This is new from Ranger. Oh, come on, clear, clear, clear. Anyway, you see a little bit of it anyway. And I'm going to sprinkle that right on top of where I just stamped where the tree is. Just going to move it around and I'm going to kind of pour that back in. Now you'll notice I did not dry the previous stamping with the words because I really like having the coppering going down into the words, just like a roots would go down. At least that's my theory. Better or worse. Okay, so I have my heat gun here, and I am going to emboss this powder. Okay, so when it goes clear, you know that it has become sticky. So we're just kind of going through, getting it all sticky. And that goes very quickly, if I don't know if you can see that. And now I'm going to take the Gildan Glitz. This is the copper leafing from US Art Quest. I'm going to fold some of this out very carefully because it's very delicate stuff. And I'm going to put it down approximately where that is and push it in. And I'm going to add some more around where my stamped image is. Now the one thing about the Gildan Glitz, about any gold leafing here, is that there's nothing wasted. So we're going to burnish this on. I'm going to tap it down some more here so that it stays. Come on, stay, stay, stay. And then I'm just going to very lightly move my little burnishing tool here around the edge. See, there's just a little bit that picked up. Okay, I want to get it up to here. Pushing it into the sticky. Now you can do this with, US Art Quest has a product out called Duo. You can do it with that, or you can do it with a gold leafing medium. But it works with the sticky. And for us scrapbookers and card makers out there, that works just fine. Although I do like the Duo. I'm really liking all the stuff right now from US Art Quest. Works really nicely with all my stamping mediums. All right. So here we are. So I'm going to take that, burnished it with my finger, as you can see, and now I'm going to take that little burnishing tool and just kind of neaten that up very lightly, going around my stamped image. There we go. Beautiful embossed gilded tree. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to cut this down. I have a trimmer here, I believe. Yes. I'm going to cut this down to size. And I'm going to do about 3. There we go. For my card, I'm going to start this. And I have a piece of red card. Look at that. This is beautiful. I'm going to put on there. Now what I like to do sometimes is just take my glue and put it on my back of my piece. And then mat it onto my cardstock. And then cut it so that I know that I don't have to measure. I don't like measuring. I'd rather just line it up in the trimmer. Isn't that sad? Such is my life. There we are. Perfect. Now I'm going to take a piece of twinery twine, and I'm going to wrap that around here as well. Sometimes when I'm working with twines, I just like to get it started on the back with some glue. And I'll just wrap it around my card as so. Awesome. And I'm going to tie a little ribbon, a little bow with the twine. This is my trick. I don't know if you can see that. Wrap it around first and then tie my bow. It makes it look like I did it all at once. There we go. Wonderful. Now I do have some tea dye distress ink here in my area. There it is. I'm just going to go around the outside edge. I probably should have done that before I added the twine, but just kind of go around it. No perfection required. And I am going to attach this on top of a craft greeting card. This one is from Jelly Bean, I believe. Put it down. Now I would normally add a little charm, but since this is going to be the Make and Take at ScrapFest, I can't afford to give everybody a charm too. But that'd be really cool on there. So here we are. I'm going to ink up my distress ink, and I'm going to take my tool and just kind of go around the edges of that. I love the look of a tea stain or a walnut ink all the way around a craft greeting card. Love that look. So I've done it soft around there with the tool. I'm just gonna do a direct to paper, they call it, around the edge of the card. Ta-da! So here we are. A gilded card using MonoPrinting that you created and stamps from my stamp box. Wonderful. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at Karen Ellis at thearthousestudio@rogers.com. Have a great day.